Alright, got some good char going. I'm going to move them on over here in a second. Hey everybody, Mike Chavez here once again. Welcome back to my channel. And if you haven't been here before, welcome. So, we're going to keep it simple today, y'all. We're going to go ahead and grill outside. It's not too bad temperature-wise today. Not raining. So we got some fat pork chops, about 1 inch thick, bone-in pork chops. So we're going to do keep this pretty basic, okay? I'm going to do my SPG salt, pepper, garlic a rub on here, and we'll go out here, we'll sear these off, move them over off the heat, off of the direct heat, bring them up to about 145 internal. We'll glaze these with some sticky Asian glaze. So we got some Cosmos Q Asian glaze, sticky Asian glaze we're going to use today. And I'll probably make some rice and vegetables on the side, off camera, to go with these. But today, basic pork chops on the grill with some Asian glaze, y'all. You ready? Fat pork chops. Let's do it. Alright then, so these pork chops are nice and fat. They're close to 1 inch thick. Bone-in, loin chops. So, let's go ahead. We got our Cosmos SPG. We're going to keep it basic. So that's salt, pepper, garlic. These are nice and thick, so they'll take a good amount. Put them on there, flip them over, get both sides. Alright. So, we'll let these sit for a while. We'll go fire up the grill, and I'll probably get my rice and stuff together. Alright y'all, got pretty windy on me out here, so what I'm going to do, get a full charcoal chimney. Alright, got my tumbleweed going underneath. I'm going to fill my charcoal chimney up. I think one chimney full ought to do it. So I'm going to fire this up. Hopefully this wind won't hurt me too bad today. Alright. I'm going to let this chimney get lit. We'll come back out, dump it out, bring the chops out. Alright y'all. Alright then. So these are about lit all the way. I'm going to go ahead and dump them in over here in the charcoal bin. Actually, I need to take that water trough out. Dang it. I should have done that first. So let's pull that out. There we go. Alright. Let's try that again. Alright. So we'll spread these out a little bit. Alright, I got all my vents open here. I'm going to go ahead and put my cooking rack on. Put my lid on. Open this vent up. So we'll let this cooker preheat for about 10-15 minutes. Then we'll bring the chops out. Alright, y'all. Alright, y'all. This has been going for a while. We got this thing preheated really good. So, let's take a peek. So what I'm going to want to do, bring this up a little bit. So we got 2 zones, hot zone, cold zone. I'll go ahead and give this a scrape. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and sear these off over the hot zone. Got my glaze out, my Cosmos Sticky Asian Glaze. So that's what we'll finish them with. So let's let these go about a minute, minute and a half. Flip them. Another minute, minute and a half. Flip them again. We'll get a good sear on them. We'll move them over to the cold side and let them finish. So our target temp's about 145. If we go a little over, that's okay. Alright, got some good char going. And we'll move them on over here in a second. Alright, we'll move these over. They're getting charred good. Over to the cooler side. Put the lid on. Alright, we'll let these cook until we reach temp. Check them periodically with the Thermapen. Alright, back shortly. Let me go clean my tray off. Alright then, these have been on here about 10 minutes. So let's take a little temperature here real quick. I don't think they're done, but we're going to look. See how far off we are. We're a little bit off. Oh yeah, 104, 105. We want these about 140. So we got about 10 more minutes or so. Alright. We'll get them close and get them glazed up too. Alright, let's check these temperatures again. See if it's time to start glazing. So 123. Kind of move these a little bit. 130. Okay, 136. We're going to go ahead and glaze these with our Sticky Asian Glaze. Leave this on here about 5 minutes or so. We'll flip them and glaze the other side. Alright. Alright then. Been about 10 minutes or so. Flip these over. Glaze the other side. Alright, about 10 more minutes. We'll take them off of here, let them rest, and we will taste. Alright. Alright y'all, been about another 10 minutes. Let's see where we ended up. Oh yeah, beautiful. 140, 142. Let's get these off of here. Take these in the house. Let them rest. Here we go. Beautiful. All right, see you in the house, y'all. All right, y'all, so I covered these with some aluminum, let them rest for about 10-15 minutes. Here we go. Looking wonderful. So I'm going to get my fork, put this big fatty pork chop on a plate so we can taste this. Look at that bad boy. Is that not beautiful? Oh my goodness. Yes indeed. So let's slice this, get a taste. Take a couple slices. Says the perfect temperature, 140, 145 for lean pork. So it's slightly pink. You can see that. Alright, let's taste this, shall we? Alright y'all, here we go. Nice grilled pork chops, big fatties. So we rubbed them down with Cosmo's salt, pepper, garlic. Finished them with the Cosmo's Asian glaze. Let them come up to about 140 degrees internal. Let them rest about 10-15 minutes. They smell delicious. Y'all ready for this? I'm ready for this. Taste! Y'all, don't get no better than that. My goodness. Hope that light don't wash that out. Look at that. That is so good. So simple grilled pork chops. Anybody can do it. If you got a Weber kettle, make sure you got a 2-zone fire. Hot on one side, cold on the other. So we stirred them off really good. Moved them over to the cold side. Let them come up to temp. All there is to it. So, if you enjoyed the video, leave me a thumbs up. Any comments, questions, leave them below. Don't forget, more videos over here you can watch. If you haven't done it yet, click here to subscribe to my channel. See y'all next time. Bye everybody.